Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Diana Woon binti Muhammad Nur Woon, and usually I go by Woon. I'm 22 years old this year and I am from Johor Bahru. I'm currently studying in Universiti Malaya in Kuala Lumpur, and I'm a student under the Faculty of Creative Arts. And this faculty actually consists of 3 departments, which is music department, dance department, and the drama department. Alright, so I started learning piano, which is during 11 years old. It's not as early as other people which start from 5 years old, 6 years old. 11 is like a pretty late age for me to start learning already. And then when I entered secondary school, I actually entered like Sekolah Asrama Harian. So I'm staying in a hostel like throughout my high school journey. So it's like really hard for me to practice piano and going to lessons, all of that. And then my progress, I felt like it's like very slow, but I didn't give up and I joined a lot of band performances in school, such as like we perform during Hari Guru and stuff. Then I have like a band members with me, then we practice together. Yeah, and I took my examinations during I was studying, so it was like quite hard for myself, but however it's worth it right now. So when I started my piano lesson, like when I was like even 11 years old, I started with a keyboard, just an electronic keyboard. And then my teacher told me that it wasn't enough for me to use keyboard until higher grades. So my grandfather actually bought my current piano, which is at my house right now. And it's a Yamaha brand. And it's a gift from my grandfather, and I'm very thankful for him for that. I'm currently studying in Bachelor in Music. So most of the students under the music faculty is around 80% of them are Chinese, and we usually have classes from Monday until Thursday, from morning sometimes until night if you want to stay and practice. And we are also mostly here all of the time during weekend also, just to practice from morning until night. So there's not actually a lot of break for us. Rest time is practice time. So in UM, we actually have to have our major instrument, which is the instrument that you are best with, and you have to choose a second instrument, which could be any instrument from the drums, violin, bass guitar, guitar, piano, and vocal. And I chose drum as my secondary instrument. We have our tenaga pengajar teach us these various instruments. The reason that I chose to study in music is because I'm very interested in music, and I have been learning since a young age. Around 11 years old, my mom sent me to a piano class, piano lesson, and I think it has built in me the interest. So therefore, I auditioned to enter the music faculty. And if I'm not studying this course right now, I'll probably be taking courses which have a wider job opportunity for me, such as human resource, web design, and marketing. My parents and my family members are actually not music educated, and my mom sent me to learn like these music lessons and all because she thinks that it's very important for a child to have various talent, I guess, various talent. If you're not good in studying, then you might be good in something else, and that something else might help you in the future. For piano, like the qualification that you need to enter UM is you have to have a grade 5 certification at least, which is the minimum, grade 5 certification in ABRSM, Yamaha or Trinity certification in both practical and theory exam. And before I enter I'm having my grade 6 examination, and currently I'm preparing for my grade 8 examination for ABRSM. We send our audition video through Google, right? And then the lecturers will look through and see if you fit for the course. However, a lot of our friends, like my classmates and my fellow juniors, some of them are taking vocal because they are good in singing. But if you don't have the ABRSM examination, it wasn't a really big deal. But then again, we have theory classes and other classes that needs you to have this basic music knowledge. So if you don't have the basic, it will be very hard and pressure for you to study this course. So my future plan is, after I graduated, I would probably be working as a music teacher in the center, or become, or I work at music store just to get to know about the music industry better. And after I gain experience for a few years, I would probably open my own music center or a music store. That's a plan. I don't think I will be furthering my study to master and PhD for now, but I'm thinking of finishing my grade 8 certification in ABRSM examination, and so far that's the plan. There's never an age where you think, oh, I'm too late to learn this, I'm too old to learn this. If you have the will, you can do it. Just my advice is for anyone who wanted to learn and start to learn a new instrument is enroll yourself in a class for 1 month, just 1 month, then you try and learn yourself, going to lesson. And then if you think it's not for you, then you can drop it. If you really enjoy it, then you should go ahead. Because I feel it's really hard to learn a new instrument just by watching YouTube. I'm sure you can learn something, but everyone teach different things and different ways, and you might get lost and confused about if that's the right way to learn or not. Then I think it's better for you to go to classes just 1 month, then you can try and see if it works for you. Some of the centers, they offer students and people to rent their room for maybe 1 hour 20 ringgit. So you can actually rent their piano for hours and by the price that they give you. If it's within my ability for a collaboration, I would surely love to help. And if it's within my ability and time also, if not, I can suggest my friends who are really expertise in this area, performing in weddings, for a party, for a jamming, then I could easily recommend you some of my fellow classmates. And regarding teaching, I actually have experience in teaching as a part-time job before I enter So if you are interested, you can contact me. I think for beginner, really beginner, from basic and zero skills, it will be 120 per month, and it go higher based on the grades and the level of the student. 4 classes per month, once a week. Alright, so I have my own YouTube channel, which is under my own name, Diana Woon. And if you enjoy watching, I did vlogs mostly about music students in Universiti Malaya because I felt like the music industry in Malaysia isn't like well promoted. So I'm here trying to show to everyone about the music life in Malaysia. And I have Instagram, which is @dnwoon_, and you can follow my TikTok as well, which is flutterwoon. The good things that I learned in UM is that I think I improve a lot in my playing, as my lecturer who is guiding me to in my major instrument, which is the piano. She is a very good teacher, and I feel like I learn a lot because like teachers outside in the center mostly is like, if you don't know something, they'll just be like, oh, you have to practice more, then you get it. But sometimes every practice have their own methods, and I feel like the lecturer here like really teach you about the methods and ways of practicing properly, so that you can not hurt yourself when you play. And there's a method in every piece that you are learning, not just like blindly practice. There's ways to it. I know a lot more about the music industry here, and especially in KL, there are a lot of shows and recital outside where I can see for myself people's performance, and I feel like that opened an eye for me. That's an eye-opener for me to watch a lot of people performing and stuff. And it's also my first time performing on stage. For my final jury, we have to like perform on the stage, and I feel like that's a very good experience for everyone, for every performer, musicians to have. Quite a few bad things that happened to me. I wouldn't say like it's bad. It was just like not a good experience. Yeah, not a good experience here is when most of us like practice until late night, because we have like a short amount of time to finish pieces that are provided for us. And sometimes the last bus is at 11:30 p.m. and sometimes the apps like malfunction, and I was just about to go to the bus stop, and then the bus just like phew, and then I was there just like, oh, there's no other bus at 11:30 p.m. nighttime, all alone. Then my college is not like 10 minutes walk, it's like half an hour walk, 2 km walk. College 8, which is like up in the hill, pretty dark. But then like when you get used to it, you have no choice but to get used to it. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for today, everyone. And please don't forget to subscribe to WESP TV on this YouTube channel. And please like, share, and subscribe. See you again. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.